Setting up relational database service using CloudFormation templates. This video we're gonna see how to set up RDS with help of CloudFormation templates. We're going to create a VPC where we put our RDS, and we're going to create a couple of private subnets. Then we have to create a subnet group for RDS because your VPC can have public and private subnets, and I want to put my RDS into private subnet, and I'm going to create a group of private subnet which is used by RDS for setting up our DB instance. Then finally we are going to launch RDS. So this is what we're going to see part of this video. Let's get started with creating the template. I have created a workspace with name CloudFormation RDS. Let's go and create a template. I'm naming this template as rds.json. Let me generate the skeleton of CloudFormation template. This generates the skeleton for CloudFormation template. Let's go and add resources. First, as I said, we need VPC. Let's go and create that VPC here. Let's give logical name for this VPC. Type is fine, and let's put CIDR block. Let's also add tags. Key is name. Value, let me put same as logical name here. So we are ready with VPC. Now let's go and create two subnets, because while creating DB subnet group, it minimum expects two subnets across two different zones, availability zones. So I need a subnet. This is private subnet 1. Let's pick this value, AP South 1A. So coming to VPC ID, I want to use ref function and the logical name of VPC there. CIDR block. Let's copy paste this code. Let's update this. Let's also add tags for this. Okay, save this. Our subnet 1 is ready. Private subnet 1 is ready. I want to copy paste the same. Let's update these values. 1A, 1B. VPC remains same. CIDR block, let's keep this one as 2, and even tags 2 there. Okay. Now we have to go and create subnet group. So it is RDS DB subnet group. Yes, this is the one. I'm going with default logical name, description. This is created for RDS. Let's pick subnet IDs here using ref function. One is subnet 2 and other one is subnet 1. Let's add tags. Put some value into this. Okay, we created a subnet group referring to two subnets. Both are in two different availability zones. That's important. Okay, now let's go and create RDS. Let's put the code after this resource. So RDS DB instance. So I might be removing few properties which is not really important for our demo. Storage, let's keep it 20 GB. DB instance class, let's keep this one as db.t2.micro. Major version upgrades, let's keep it false. Even this one, let's keep it false. I'm not going to use this one because we're going to link up with subnet group. Backup retention, let's keep it 7, which is default. This is not required. Identifier is required. Let's keep this one as my RDS demo. So DB name, this is going to be the schema name inside RDS. So DB parameter group name, I'm ignoring this. I want to go with default options in this case. Okay, I will define this security group later. Let's complete remaining options in this. This I don't need. So we need to pick up DB subnet group name here. Let's use ref function for this. Meanwhile, let's check what exactly the DB subnet group returns back and how to pick the name from the DB subnet group resource by opening up a CloudFormation documentation. Let's open up this document. DB subnet group name. Okay. So let's also check. So RDS DB subnet group resource. This one we are interested in. Let's see written values there. So ref will give back logical ID. Okay, let's see how to pick this one, right? We are expecting, our code is expecting DB subnet group name. So let's copy that. We have to use get attribute logical name and the attribute name. So attribute name is this, and let's pick the logical name of the group. Okay, so engine is going to be MySQL, and let's also put the version and remaining details there. Engine is MySQL. Engine version is 5.6.13. This I don't need. These things I don't need. Let's go with defaults. Username, let's give some username there, and password I'm directly hard coding it. I covered how to parameterize the template. So add parameters and pass those values at runtime. Multi-AZ, I don't need this. So if you want, make it true. This also I don't need. Support 3306. So I'm taking off all this information here, but if you like to provide, just check the documentation and do that. Publicly accessible, true, false. If you want to access RDS over internet, make it true, otherwise keep it false. In my case, I'm keeping it false. Usually we won't expose RDS directly to internet. This is also not required. Storage encrypted, by default it is false. Let's go with default again. A storage type, I'm going with general purpose. The code is GP2. This is not required. Let's add tag name. So all right, the template is pretty much ready. Let's go and create a stack and see if something goes wrong. Let's fix that also. CloudFormation. Let's create a stack. Let's choose the file. Hit next. Okay, we have an error in the template. Doesn't support get attribute. Okay, let's check that. Looks like we should go with ref function. The logical name of that DB subnet group. If you check this resource documentation, return value, when we use ref, that returns back the name of DB subnet group. That is what we are interested in. Now let's try again now. So let's upload the file. Hit next. So seems like it is picking the old value itself. Save it. Now I saved it. Let's try again. Let's cancel and do it again. Yeah, DS demo is the name. Let's go next. Let's create this stack. I'll be pausing this video for a while. Once all the resources are ready, I'll come back. Let's see why this got an error. So creation failed, invalid value. So okay, something is blank here. DB security group name. Okay, we need to define DB security group name. So we also forgot to add security group resource to the stack. Let's go and do that. Okay, after this one, a security group. Yeah, Okay, group description, ingress. Okay, let's also put the VPC reference here. The logical name of VPC. Fine. Tags. Okay, so let's insert rules here. Let's pick up this code from documentation. Let's go to examples, ingress and egress. Let's copy this. Let's take it off. Okay, yeah. So TCP should be the protocol, and from port we are giving 3306. That should be the from port as well as to port. Okay, and so outbound is not that important in this case. Let me leave this one with default values there. Okay, now I need to pick up this one and put it here. So let me check what this security group resource returns back when we use ref. Okay, security group name. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so let's go and create the stack. Let's delete the old one. Okay, let's create new stack. Choose the file. Let me upload this. RDS demo. Click next. Click next. Create that. Let me pause the video for a while, and once resources are ready, I'll come back. It failed again. Okay, it says DB security group is not supported in this region, so I hope we should use VPC security group. Yeah, let's fix that. The problem is we have to use VPC security groups. Instead of that, we were using DB security groups. That's one issue, and even I doubt we have issue with this engine version. Let's cross check this from AWS management console. Let's go to RDS. Let's say create instance here, DB MySQL dev test. Yeah, so let's go with 5.7.22. This one 22. So I believe this time everything should work. Let's create a stack now. Let's discard this stack. Okay, let's create a new one. So next, let's name this RDS demo. Go next, and let's create this. So let me pause the video and come back once it is ready. We got one more issue. Okay, let's see that. So DB instance creation is failed. Okay, something wrong with password validation. Maybe we are using a @ symbol that is causing an issue. Let's go and fix that. Okay, I'm taking out @ symbol and let's recreate the stack. Delete that. So create new stack. Choose the file. RDS demo, hit next. Hit next and create that. Great, this time we managed to create it successfully. So this is how we provision RDS using CloudFormation templates. Let's apply best practices to this template by parameterizing that. So I want to use this password which is directly hard coded in the template, which is not good idea. Let's use this one where we say no echo is true, such that it won't print the passwords, it won't show the passwords in the stack. Okay, so let's grab this and let's put it in the stack. Parameters, let's add this one. Okay, fine, okay. So let's use this one as part of DB resource. Yeah, this one. Let's use the ref function and the logical name of that. So likewise, you guys can go ahead and parameterize availability zones, CIDR blocks, and the CIDR blocks for subnets and all this stuff. You can check how to parameterize CloudFormation templates in other videos. Thank you.